Welcome back to the channel. Several of you have asked in the comments section of my last Pinterest traffic videos. So I figured this would be a great time to give you an update on my traffic. One of my Pinterest accounts is Pinterest still working as a way to get traffic? And then also we are going to be talking about PinClicks in this video because PinClicks has a really great Black Friday offer that I wanted to put together this special video for you. PinClicks is a keyword research tool for Pinterest. So essentially, you can get all the trends and all that. We're going to go and take a look at the tool here in a minute. You can track your rankings. You have custom lists, keyword explorer. There's all kinds of good stuff that you can do inside of here if you want to make Pinterest one of your main parts of your business to drive traffic to wherever you want, like YouTube, your website, any offers you have. But right here, I'm going to put this up on the screen. Their pricing plans are right here. They have a Pin Pro $29 a month, and then they have a $49 a month. I'm not even seeing I don't even know if they actually have annual plans regularly. Like if you were purchasing this outside of Black Friday, a special deal, I don't know. They may not even have annual plans, not sure. But what I can say is that this is the special that I'm working directly with PinClicks on. This is the PinClicks Black Friday sale. You get 50% off the annual plus account, right? So if you are a current customer, right? So you're looking at this plan right here. It's the Pin Plus account where you get all the bells and whistles of the plan, $49 a month. You're going to get 50% off that. So essentially $25 a month instead of $50 a month. If you are an existing PinClicks customer and you want to take advantage of this, that means that you're already paying, right? And maybe you don't have as good of a deal as this. And you're like, hey, I want to upgrade. I'm already a customer and I'm paying $50 a month. Click the first link below if you're a customer and it's already hard-coded into the URL. This is my short link that I created. You will get the long URL and it will give you the deal. If you're a Pinterest customer, a PinClicks customer, click the first link. If you want to take advantage of this, it will take you directly to your account. It is hard-coded with my coupon code built inside. You will have the opportunity to now pay 50% off on that annual plan, right? So $25 a month instead of $50 a month. 50% discount. That's the only other company so far that I'm seeing during Black Friday, and that's why I'm bringing this video to you. The only other company that is doing 50% or more off, and it's a really solid tool in their industry. PinClicks is the absolute best Pinterest keyword research tool on the market. They put years of work into the tool and they're constantly upgrading it and adding new features and so forth. So it is a great tool. The only other tool that's doing this was Koala Writer AI. And I made a video on that. With my coupon code plus their 40% off, you can get 55% off on Koala Writer. That was just a couple videos ago. Go check that video out. If you need an AI content writer, go check that video out. That's why I wanted to make this video because this is a very special discount that they are putting together. Now, if you are a new customer and you want to take advantage of Pinterest and PinClicks for traffic to your websites and you're a new customer, then just click the second link, right? I'll put that very clearly down below. I'll put new customer right over here, existing customer. And I'm going to go like this and I'm going to shrink this all down so you guys can all see it, right? So we're going to go in, we're going to take a look at PinClicks. I'm going to show you results on my Pinterest accounts. Hopefully you made it this far into the video. The rest of it's going to be tutorial based. I'll show you results that I'm getting in my business with Pinterest. Okay. So I'm going to do an update video for you guys. But again, 50% off PinClicks on only Plus account. So that is this right here on the Plus account. You can get that for $25 a month with this Black Friday sale. If you're an existing customer, use the first link below. If you are a new customer, use the second link below and make sure to use the coupon code LearnWire BF50 off plus right here. Use this coupon code. I'll put that in the description below. So let's get started. I'm going to log into my account. But before we do that, let me show you my Pinterest account, some of the traffic, some of the results we're getting. And then I'll also show you how this translates to real traffic going to your website that potentially could become a new client, customer, affiliate commissions, all kinds of good stuff. So you can see that we're at 100. This is respectable. It's not 1 million views per month. I'm in the AI software niche, right, on LearnWire. This isn't earth-shattering on Pinterest. Pinterest is something like 80% female. It's 80% shoppable clothing, art type stuff, curtains and clothing and stuff like that. This is not really a male platform, and it's not really a platform that you talk about software and AI on. So the fact that we're getting 117,000 monthly views on Pinterest in this niche is actually pretty incredible, in my opinion. We're also getting traffic to our website, so stay tuned for that. We're going to log into Ghost right over here. I'm going to show you the analytics of that as well. This is my LearnWire account. We only have 48 followers, but we have almost 120,000 monthly views, and we're sending our traffic back to our site, LearnWire Pro. You can see that we have some nice, we're sticking with the same colors and themes. We've really branded my Pinterest account. Now, I did have a VA working on at least these last ones right here until we get into these over here. When you look at like these ones right here that are green and they look like a lot more effort went into them. All of these right here were created by a virtual assistant, which is pretty cool. Now we can start looking at this one. Did really well. Look at the future of sales is AI. That was a really cool pin, and it got 71 views, and it is getting clicks and pins. You can go through some of them. That one got a click through as well. 8. We got 9 right there. 42 views on that one. This one was a good one. Best AI tools for students and researchers. 175 views, 3 people pinned this, and 4 people clicked on it and went over to the website, right? And so you can see that this does actually work based on my experience. I wouldn't go into this niche by any means. This is not the niche you should go into. Don't go into anything techie or AI on Pinterest. You're not going to blow it up. You're definitely not going to make a business out of this. You need to go into niches that do well on Pinterest. What I've learned is you don't want to go in here and hammer 10, 20, 30 pins per day. They've really cracked down on that. Pin frequency is a big thing. I don't recommend doing 10 or more pins per day. I recommend 1 pin and then build it up to 2, then 3, and maybe max 5 pins per day. Focus on quality over quantity. Yes, you're going to have other people that you watch on Pinterest and they're like, oh, you need to do 50 pins per day and all that stuff. You can take advice from them if you're asking me for advice in my experience, because I've already tried that way. I tried that method and my account got flagged and taken down, like the Keto Crush thing, right? So with my Keto Crush, it did not do well because we were being more aggressive. Pinterest knew we were doing AI images and all that, and it was in a very lucrative niche. Recipes and keto and all that stuff is something that is lucrative on Pinterest, and they are going to crack down on those kind of things. So if you were going to ask me for my opinion, my suggestion is take it slow and steady on Pinterest these days with this new AI technology. What we're doing, I'll give you a little tip. If you made it this far in the video, all these images right over here, they're either created, they definitely have like AI. We're using AI for the images and stuff like that. We're downloading the image, bringing it into Canva, and then creating the final draft in Canva. So it's very clean. The metadata on the image is not coming from an AI image creation tool like ChatGPT, like Gemini, or like Ideogram, or anything like that, right? Midjourney. We are bringing those images in, creating a custom Pinterest pin in Canva. So when we download it, it does not have AI metadata. I don't think Pinterest likes that. It doesn't like when you just grab something that you created in ChatGPT and then throwing it up on their platform. I don't think that they like that. And so that's a tip for you that you are going to need to go in and spend the time to create. And let's just face it, these look really good. These look like someone put effort into these. And so I suggest you do the same thing. We also branded this with my URL on every single one of them. So 120,000 views right there. We can also come in here. You can go into analytics overview real quick. Now in the last 30 days, saves are up. That's great. We're not falling really bad or anything like that. Down 7% on impressions, down 8%. Now I will say that we did stop about a week ago. I did actually discontinue the project a little bit. I was paying my virtual assistant weekly to create 10 pins a week. It kind of gets pricey to pay somebody to do it for you. I'm also going to work on my own tool. I'm actually going to try to build my own tool in Base 44 that will create my own pins. So more to come on that. Maybe I'll do a building in public type thing. I'm not going to build it to come to public. You guys might end up loving it, but I'm not planning on building it and then launching it to market. I'm going to build it an internal tool for myself. But here's the cool thing, right? Come back and just look at the last 90 days. Everything is green now, right? Look at impressions are up 34%. You want to look at your business as well, whether you're doing YouTube, website analysis, or anything like that. You don't always want to take just the last 30 days. You could just have a bad month, right? But when you look at a larger part of your business in the last 90 days, the last 180 days, and so forth, that's where you can really get a better impression on your overall business. Is it growing or not? In the last 90 days, we're growing on impressions, we're growing on engagements, outbound clicks. I think that outbound clicks, for whatever reason, they're harder to come by on Pinterest, but saves are up 43%, total audience is up 24%, and engaged audience is up 33%. So you can even look at the graph here. This is a very evergreen growth trajectory. It always looks like this, by the way, the last day or two. It's because the data has not caught up on Pinterest. But you can see right over here, it's just a nice evergreen, steady, and that's what you want. Yes, you might have a standout month if you go into a certain niche and it might go way up in January. The next month, it might go way down because people are looking for how to lose weight fast in January. By February, it's already run its course. The seasonality on Pinterest matters. My niche of AI software is steady, evergreen. There's no seasonality with it, right? So that's actually a good thing. And so if you're going to do Pinterest, you might want to have one niche as a seasonality and one as an evergreen and test those out and so forth, okay? So those are the stats. This is clearly working right over here. We're continuing to grow. And then we go over here into Ghost and you can see this is where I'm hosting my website, LearnWirePro.com. We can go into web traffic and you can actually see we're getting almost 1,000 views per month, which is pretty cool. You can actually see, look at Pinterest is our second highest traffic sourced platform, right? So people are clicking on our Pinterest pins and they're coming over to the website. This is the proof right here. You can see YouTube 52, Pinterest 47, right? And then we Bing, Google, all this stuff right over here and keep going. And there's another Pinterest right there. So Pinterest, technically speaking, with this .com Pinterest and then Pinterest.com, Pinterest wins. And then you have this one over here, Pinterest right here with 7. So I don't know why we have the NL and we have all these different Pinterest, but when you add up Pinterest right here, 11 plus 7, and then the Pinterest right over here, you're at like 65 versus 52 right here. Oh, and I didn't see that one, direct right here. This is direct right here. People are finding us in other ways. Maybe that's also from ChatGPT and it's just not registering. But at the end of the day, Pinterest clearly is our second most trafficked, even more than YouTube. So that should give you a little bit of confidence that if you do this right, you can start getting real traffic from Pinterest to your website, to read your articles, to look at your products and so forth. Now let's take a look at PinClicks. They have so many things you can do. You can save your keywords, Account Explorer, you can save pins, you can go to pin stats. Let's just take a look. This is the Keyword Explorer where you're probably going to spend most of your time. You can go in here and look based on, you can type in a keyword right over here. Let's just say sports. Maybe you want to look at football or basketball. You can hover over here and start looking at the different keywords, the estimated search volume and so forth. Or you could say NBA or basketball. Let's see what NBA has to offer. NBA wallpapers. Look, you could build an entire website around NBA wallpapers. You could sell them on Etsy. You could get your own Shopify store. There's so much stuff that you could do with this. We're going to come through here and look, you can see all the different Pinterest search volume for all these. You can see the top pins by clicking over here and you can see Derrick Rose right there, all the different, and then you have a pin score right here. So like you can really dive into this tool. There's no other tool like this. Consider this your Ahrefs or SEMrush for Pinterest. This is the tool you want to be using. I'm going to go over here. Actually, I haven't used this, so pin stats. Let's see if we can find one of our pins. I'm going to come back over here to our account. Let's go with this one because it got a lot of action. So I'm going to click on this, copy that, and go back in. And I'm going to paste this in right here, and it's already loading. I didn't even have to push enter or anything like that. So here we go. Let's look at some of the stats on this. We can hover over this right here and check it out. It's going to tell us how many saves and information when it was created and published. So I'm going to end it right there. We are getting results on Pinterest. You can do really good. All you have to do is come over here, use this as your niche research tool, your keyword research tool. And once you find whatever niche you're in, you just go. I recommend just go and start creating. Some people overanalyze information. Use this tool for keyword research and tool that it is. And then just go out and start creating content and creating high quality Pinterest pins around keywords, because Pinterest is a search engine. People go there to type stuff in and find stuff. Go and start dominating your niche. Get all the keywords that people are actually searching, and that is the most powerful part about Pinterest. PinClicks is that it's finding all of these keywords that you would never even think of, and you won't find these on Pinterest. And then you could go and just start dominating this niche right here. And then just go and start creating your account, create a website that maybe has some affiliate links and articles. You could really put together a really cool site. Slow and steady wins the race is the biggest tip that I can give you these days. These tools are great and all, but it doesn't mean that you should go out and create 50 pins per day. It won't work. You need to take your time with this stuff and focus on quality. Focus on quality on your website as well. And the people that are willing to put in the most effort and the highest quality Pinterest and on their website, I believe will be the winners in the next year or two. Just keep that in mind. If you want to get PinClicks, the links will be below. We have an existing customer. Click the first link. It's already hard-coded for your account. You need to sign up for the Plus and get 50% off. If you're a new customer, click the second link below and use the coupon code LearnWire Black Friday 50 off plus, and you can get 50% off your PinClicks order. This is their 50% off annual plus account sale. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.